Baylen Leonard here, backstage at the Long Road Festival for Country Hits Radio. And who do I have with me? None other than LANCO. Hello, boys.
What's up? What's up?
Hey. What's going on?
All right, so there's a lot of you. Let's go around, say howdy, introduce yourself. Tell us what you do.
Hey, I'm Chandler and I play bass in the band.
What's up? I'm Brandon. I sing and jump around and do all that stuff.
I'm Tripp and I play drums.
I'm Eric and I play the guitar.
I'm Jared and I play keys and banjo.
And everything else.
Multi-talented Jared on the end there.
Yes.
So the last time we spoke, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, I just saw these guys like last month. And then I was like, oh, no, it was May.
I know. Time flies.
Yeah, so welcome back. What have you guys been up to since May?
Oh, well,
Yeah, where do you start?
Yeah, where do we start? I mean, honestly, it's summer festival season, so we've just done every festival in the United States, East Coast to West Coast. And so just been doing that, then also working on new music. We literally we flew into London like 2 days ago. I went from cutting vocals in the studio to the airport to here. So, and then we go back tomorrow and are doing guitars. We just keep building the record. So that's been really exciting, really fun, and that's been kind of the main priority right now is new music.
Right. So because we just had Rival, so we
Yeah.
but now we have like, are we talking about a new album?
Yeah, we're getting close. That we put out a Rival came, the end of last year, and it was interesting because we put out our debut record last year, the top of 2018.
Was it? Was that just last year?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, and that's you get to the end of the year and it's like we went in the studio and started working on the record, but then realized it was going to be a while before it was all going to be done. So kind of wanted to put Rival out there and tease a little bit of it. But now we're getting pointed to where we really have a body of work and are really excited about it. And it's been, I don't know, we're really proud of what we're working on. So.
Yeah, you should be. And you know what? I was just thinking when you were telling that story about, that you were just in the studio and you're cutting vocals and then you're on the plane and then you're in London. That's pretty fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Because, I know we talked the last time that you were here kind of, you were working at the Bridgestone Arena and then you were discovered selling hot dogs and you did it so well that they were like, hey, come sing some songs. That's not quite the story.
Close enough.
But that's quite a journey, and so to get from kind of dreaming of being in a successful band to actually being a successful band and an international one, that you must kind of, I hope that never gets old.
Man, can you just say that again?
You can clip that and use it.
Yeah.
But I think that the more success people have, you can kind of lose sight of like, oh, this is a really special thing that we have going on here. So hopefully you're still in the special phase.
It's funny, we were in a pub last night discussing, talking about some of the old days, and halfway through it, we're like, wait, we're discussing this in a pub in London.
Yeah.
It's still kind of mind-blowing to go from, being in a warehouse practicing to playing festivals all over the country. It's absolutely incredible.
Funny, it hits you randomly. We always appreciate it, but sometimes just going through the motions, you're not realizing I'm getting on a flight to go to another continent to play our music. You don't think, and then every now and then it just hit me actually on the ride from our hotel over to this festival, because we were all honestly being kind of dumb and making stupid jokes, and I was like, looking around, I was like, I can't believe that people trust us to walk on stage, and we're second to last tonight. There's gonna be a lot of people out there. It's I can't believe all the security, and you look around, it's man, how much is going into trusting the five of us with?
Man, don't make me nervous. I'm the one that booked you.
Yeah. No,
I need to know you can handle this.
Trust me, but then when you walk on, we do. I don't know. I don't want to sound.
We're gonna mess it
I don't
up.
want to sound.
We're gonna mess it up.
I don't want
You
to
have
sound.
to get there to watch and see.
I don't want to sound arrogant about it, but we do know what we do. We know that we walk on stage, and there is a confidence with that. But so you go back and forth. It's yeah, of course we're gonna go on stage and absolutely do. We're gonna kill it. But
You're gonna kill it. I know you're gonna kill it.
But then there's times it's this is weird that all this worked out. All right, whatever.
But I think there's also a thing of not thinking about it too much.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just kind of being in that moment. You were talking earlier about playing all the festivals back in the States, and I've never actually seen you guys play a festival. I've seen loads of your live gigs and club gigs and things like that, and just blowing the roof off the place. So I knew that we needed to make a little bit more space for you, so we might as well just put it outside, right? So you don't burn the house down. But I'm really I almost wish we were doing this after you played the festival, because I would love to know what it feels like for you guys to play your first ever festival in the UK, and if it's different, and because already a lot of bands talk about how different the crowds are in the UK, you know, like they're a listening crowd and kind of all that sort of stuff. So I'm just wondering what it's going to be like when you're actually on the stage outside.
Yeah, we are too. It's. I mean, we really have been looking forward to this festival for a long time. 'Cause, yeah, we've never played a festival over here, and we in the States, you know, we love festivals because this idea, like even before, you know, this band was working, we were doing this full time. Like, I would go to festivals. You know, I would be attending. I'd be camping out at the festivals because I've always loved the idea of people from all different kind of cities and places and walks of life all coming to one. Thousands of strangers coming together for one reason. That's music. You know, I just think that's the coolest idea, and so we love that in the States, and to kind of come over here and do that same thing. I have no idea what to expect though. I mean, you know, it's I've definitely heard the crowd is great and incredible, but we'll see. Yeah, so we can do like a recap. We can connect on the phone.
We'll catch up.
You know, yeah.
I'll tell you one thing to expect is when you're looking out on the crowd. And tell me if you've seen this in a US festival or not. But you're going to be looking out at the thousands and thousands of people. There's going to be a beautiful lake over on the left, and then you're going to see some people in a hot tub. There's some hot tubs over there.
Tub?
Yeah, you
So
can.
how do we get
I was going to
How do we
say,
get
how
over
do I-
to the
how
hot
do I get
tubs?
to that?
I know one of those people's probably going to be Trip. You're upset.
I'm sure we could hook you up with that. I'm sure
if
we
the
can hook
drums
you up.
just stop, and I look around and Trip's not there, I'll know where to find him.
There's a nice
Yeah.
hot tub already in London yesterday.
Yeah, I could really use a hot tub right now.
Well, listen, we've got them at the Long Road. You're hooked up.
All right.
Are you guys going to be able to kind of walk around the festival afterwards, or are you like on stage, out of here, boom, on to the next thing?
We do. We have to head out. We can't be here all night, but we're definitely gonna. I mean, we were honestly walking around today. We went out to the grounds. And,
All right, so you got to see some of the stuff.
Yeah. It's incredible, man. They're ready out there. It's packed out there already. I mean, people are.
Yeah.
Eric Pasley was playing, and we got to listen to some of his set and do a meet and greet out there and meet a bunch of people and smell all the delicious food. I don't even know what we were smelling, but
Good eats. You were smelling good eats.
It smelled awesome.
Do you know what? I'll tell you some of the things that you were smelling. So I hope that this goes down as one of my legacies, is that I have brought corn dogs and funnel cakes to the UK.
I thought I smelled a funnel cake. I was like, "There's no way." We are like,
No, do you know what? I wanted to have funnel cakes last year, and none of the food guys, they were all like, what's a funnel cake, and how do we do this? And it literally took me 2 years to find somebody to learn how to make funnel
That
cakes.
is so worth it, though.
And corn dogs. Maybe we should say what funnel cakes are in case we don't know.
Oh,
Who would
yeah.
like to take that?
It is hard to describe.
You ever tasted heaven?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's paradise.
It's like if you took pancake batter, kind of, or donut batter, and like did a bunch of squigglies with it, and then fried it,
Yeah.
and it's like a big
And then
thing.
put sugar on
Powdered
top.
sugar on
Yeah,
top, the
powdered
little
sugar.
powdered
It's
sugar
like
thing.
a crispier donut. It's bigger and crispier, but then it has powdered sugar or whatever toppings you want on it. It's absolutely just a heart attack, but
And
it's
it melts
so good.
in your mouth.
Yeah.
This has made me more confused as to what a funnel cake is.
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait, I grew up with funnel cakes.
Yeah,
What's it?
I know less about them.
You
now.
know where the name funnel cake comes from? Because believe me, I've had to do a deep dive on funnel cakes.
Actually, don't.
I don't know.
Right, so you know how you get the squigglies is you actually pour that pancake batter into a funnel and you use the funnel to do the squiggles.
Interesting.
Are you the guy who's making the funnel cakes?
Yeah, I know. Guys, I gotta go because I've got a line of people waiting for funnel cakes out there. So yeah, let me, if you'd put funnel cakes on your rider, you would have been hooked up. But too late now, just bottles of bourbon. Sorry about that.
We'll live or die. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to let you guys get going because I know you have loads to do, like a show for thousands of people. So just tell us again, like, what's coming up after this? I know the new album. I'm assuming we don't have a date for that.
We don't, but I can
That's
tell you
always
this.
the question, isn't it? It's always a question.
We literally, so today is Saturday.
It is.
Right, all right. So
Very
we
good.
fly back on Sunday. We're in the studio Monday. That's how, we're just right now, and we're down to the last pieces of the record. And so, but I will say, we've talked to our label and we've talked to kind of our whole team, and it sounds like the second we're done with this music, it's ready to go. It's going out. So,
Well, please send it my way.
all right.
Absolutely.
I will be ready for it.
We'll do. You can listen to the new music and enjoy funnel cake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll trade you record for.
Yeah, and if I like it, guys, corn dog for everyone.
All right.
Dang.
There we go.
Pressure's on.